Happy New Year and welcome to your 2025 Choose a Photo prediction series. And I wanted to start this year's Choose a Photo with an extra special prediction, including your theme and your word for the year, as well as your normal message and prediction for the month. So I'm going to give you your overall theme for the year. And as usual, I'll also be sharing a meditation and an affirmation to use based on whichever photo you choose. So as always, you'll not only get the messages that you need to hear, but also tools that you can use to take action on and really create some amazing results this year. So listen up because you're about to hear exactly what you need to know. These videos are so unbelievably accurate that time and time again, people tell me just how shocked they are. So I am so excited to dive into a whole nother year of these. And if you've been here before, you know the drill. But just in case you're new, how it works is that I'm going to put up 4 photo cards up on the screen at the same time, and then you choose a photo and I'll give you the accurate prediction and manifestation message you need to hear based on whichever photo you choose. And if you like and enjoy these types of videos, I have a whole playlist I'm going to link down below called the Choose a Photo playlist. There you can come back and revisit these videos, get all of your messages and predictions. It's there for you to use how you see fit. And really quickly before we get into it, if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. I post brand new videos every single Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and also hit that bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Here on my channel, I like to make manifestation make sense. So if you are ready for your best year yet, make sure you're subscribed and that you hit that bell notification. You're not going to want to miss a thing. And before we get into the video, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button below if you are ready for 2025 to be the best year yet. And let's get into it. So like I've mentioned in my other Choose a Photo videos, this is not tarot, it's not any kind of psychic thing. This is actually based in psychology, energy, visualization, and interpretation. And like I mentioned, you'll most likely be shocked at just how accurate this gets. So here's how it works. In just a moment, I'm going to show you the 4 different photo cards up on the screen at the same time. And without overthinking it or going back and forth or overcomplicating it, you're going to choose just one. And I will tell you what it means and what's about to happen for you. Try not to overthink it. Try not to get torn between two. Notice where your eyes are drawn to first. You don't even have to like the picture. Just notice where you're drawn to first. Trust yourself. So here are the 4 photos. And again, just pick one and I will tell you the message and prediction that you need to hear based on whichever photo you choose. Here they are, and you have just a few seconds to choose. If you chose the first photo of those pink and blue ripples on the water, here is the message and prediction that you were meant to hear, as well as an affirmation and a meditation that will benefit you the most this month. This year is going to be full of transformation and amazing opportunities for you. Your word and theme for the year is discovery, because for so long you have been doing the same routines and doing the same things over and over again that you've sort of been trapped in your own little comfort zone. Even if you're happy, you're kind of in your comfort zone. And that's totally fine. But this year is asking you to expand and find more fun, more joy, more excitement, more opportunities. This year is your time to ask yourself the questions, what do I really want? What would be fun to do or try or explore? And if you could have anything you want, what would you pick? What brings you joy? It's almost as if you are testing the waters, trying on new things to create an even bigger and better life. One that fills you up and brings you not just contentment, but actual joy. It's time to paint with all of the colors of life that are available to you, dipping in your toes and trying in new experiences that you feel called to follow. So listen to your heart and trust where you feel led, and let yourself try new things. You'll never know what's on the other side until you try. And your prediction for this month is that you are going to start seeing turtles all over. It could be in person, it could be on TV, in a movie, on someone's jewelry, or even someone talking about turtles. Watch how often turtles start showing up for you. And remember that when opportunities that you feel excited about present themselves, go for it. You never know what's on the other side. Try new things. Step outside of your comfort zone and always, always follow your heart. That right there will always put you in direct alignment with you having what you want. And if you chose this photo, be sure to start listening to either the Dream Life Accelerator Subliminal or the Lucky Syndrome Meditation. You can use them both or pick whichever one fits best. And an affirmation for you to start playing around with is, I am only available for amazing experiences and exciting opportunities. And if you chose the second photo of those white arches in the tunnel, here is the message and prediction that you are meant to hear, as well as an affirmation and a meditation that will benefit you the most this month. This is your year to dream a little bigger, because somewhere in some way you've been limiting yourself, probably without even realizing it. Yeah, you might have goals or dreams, but it's time to raise your standards, raise your limits, expand your realm of possibility. Because the truth is, limits are just lies that you chose to believe. Yes, it's choice. And you can also argue to defend your limitations, or you can decide that it's all possible. Both of those things take an equal amount of energy, so why not decide that it's all possible and commit to that? Go after your goals and dreams, and while you do, ask yourself, are they really big enough, or is more possible? Because this is going to be one of those years that is going to exceed your expectations, where your big goals and dreams aren't just met, but you might even accomplish even greater. So start goal setting and intention setting and raising the bar on what you get to have, and watch how it all unfolds. And if you chose this photo, your word and theme for this year is expansion. And by the way, if you haven't gotten your goal guide, now would be an amazing time to get it, especially if you chose this photo. Do yourself a favor, I'm gonna link it up here and I'll also link it down below. But for your year, this is gonna be amazing for you. And if you chose this photo, be sure to start listening to either the Life Upgrade Subliminal or the Morning Programming Meditation. You can use them both or pick whichever one resonates with you more. And if you chose this photo, your prediction is that you are going to start seeing diamonds all over. It could be in person, which is great news, or it could be on TV or in a commercial, or maybe even on jewelry, which is obvious, or maybe even someone talking about diamonds. Watch how often you start seeing diamonds all over. And if you chose this photo, an amazing affirmation for you to start using is, I am only available for my expectations to be exceeded. And if you chose the third photo of those streaks of light in the tunnel, here is the message and prediction that you were meant to hear, as well as an affirmation and a meditation that will benefit you the most this month. If you chose this photo, your word and theme for this year is acceleration, because this is going to be one of those years where so many different things are changing and things are happening really rapidly for you. Because for so long, you have been consciously or maybe even subconsciously planting the seeds for specific goals and opportunities. And this right here is the year where everything is going to be coming flooding in. It's almost like the floodgates of abundance have been unleashed, and your life is going to look so different this year than it was last year. And this is incredible news, because not only will you be receiving what you want, but you'll be receiving it really rapidly. So get excited, and more importantly, get ready. Start normalizing those bigger things so that they can show up easier and faster. The second you can make it normal and not big, it can be here. And also be ready for when things kind of start to change. Sometimes these things can feel like setbacks, or maybe things aren't going your way. But so often, that right there is just a signal that what you want is almost here. Because how do you expect things to show up in your life if you don't make space for it? So notice if these things start to happen. Remember that it's just simply space being made for you to have what you want. Normalize your big goals and dreams. Expect them, and watch how quickly they start to flow in for you this year. And if you chose this photo, be sure to start listening to either the Manifesting Accelerator Subliminal or the Receive and Release Meditation. You can use them both or pick whichever one fits best for you. And if you chose this photo, your prediction is that you are going to start seeing light bulbs all over. And not just the light bulbs in your house. Yes, I know you have lights, but I mean it in an obvious way. It could be a light bulb burning out. It could be in a photo or on the ground, or someone talking about light bulbs. Maybe you have to change a light bulb. Watch how often you start seeing light bulbs. And an amazing affirmation for you to start using is, I am open and ready to receive what I want or better. I am open and ready to receive what I want or better. And if you chose the fourth photo of those clocks in space, here is the message and prediction that you were meant to hear, as well as an affirmation and a meditation that will benefit you the most this month. If you chose this photo, your word and theme for the year is trust. Not in a bad way, listen up. Because for so long, maybe without even realizing it, You have been very consciously focused on how things are going to happen or when things are going to happen. You might be trying to put so many deadlines on things, especially the things that are important to you, that it's actually kind of starting to work the opposite. It starts to slow things down. So this is your year to get out of your own way, to let go of that grip of control, and to start trusting the process. And it's not an easy thing to do when you've been wanting to make things happen or forcing to make things happen. But this isn't saying do nothing. In fact, it's actually asking you to do more, but more in the sense of constantly and consistently noticing and being aware of when you do start trying to push and force and control things. Because at this point, it's kind of become a habit that you're not even aware of. You have to be willing to notice and change your mind and your perspective. Notice when you're like, oh wait, I'm controlling this, and take a step back. And if you chose this photo, I want you to start leaning into and embodying this affirmation. I don't know how or when, but I know that it will. Being confident that even though you don't know how something is going to work out or when, that it always simply will. So does the timing even matter? Because that part's honestly not up to you. And it really is irrelevant in the long run. If you got the thing you wanted, does it matter how and when it showed up? And the beauty is that when you can release that, things can show up and show up even better and faster than you expected, because you aren't limiting it or controlling or manipulating it anymore. For example, money doesn't have to come just from a job. Circumstances don't only have to come from kind of specific things. You only decided that, and you're limiting yourself based on that decision. So be open to the magic of how. Trust more. Expect more. Be in the energy of purely receiving and just trusting the outcome. It's that faith that's going to make all the difference. One of my favorite quotes from A Course in Miracles is, "Those who are certain of the outcome can afford to wait and wait without anxiety." So let the certainty of the outcome be your only real job. Notice when you're gripping on and find a way to kind of shift back into that certainty. I don't know how or when, but I know that it will. And if you chose this photo, be sure to start listening to either the Law of Assumption Subliminals or the Receive and Release meditation. You can use them both or pick whichever one feels best for you. And your prediction is that you are going to start seeing bunnies everywhere. Yes, bunny rabbits. And this may sound random, but watch how often you start seeing little bunny rabbits. It could be in person, it could be on TV, someone talking about them, in a movie, on a show, little bunnies everywhere. So those are the 4 photos. Let me know which one you chose, if it was 1, 2, 3, or 4, and if the message resonated with you. Deep from within my heart, I am wishing you the best year yet, filled with abundance and magic and miracles. And it's an honor to be here with you again this year, connecting with you and supporting you along the way. And I always love hearing the results specifically from these videos, so please leave me a comment below. I love hearing from you. And also, by the way, if you haven't pre-ordered your goal guide yet, make sure to grab that now before they sell out. It's like very, very close. It's a first edition and it's the only time you can get this specific cover. And if you like these types of videos, also make sure you get the daily dose. There's only a few left of those as well. Everything is going to be linked in the description box below. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. You can also find me over on Instagram and TikTok and Threads at MK Magic Mindset. And if you want to learn more about me, my programs, how to work with me, and more, you can visit my website at mkmagicmindset.com, and I will see you in the next one.